Greece. All right, going to messages and then to Q&A. All right, blessings. Going to messages and Q&A. All right, blessings. Greetings to you. We are the Pleiadians. Blessings. There's, yes, a lot of distractions going on with the Earth as soul progression, of course, is always continuing. Of course, we don't have all the answers for everything. At least we cannot go into all details, but yes, you're obviously surviving the realities, but there is, of course, great change on its way. Yes, so many timelines are going to start to become altered. And it all depends on what human, decisions are made. So we can observe, but we can't always know what is going to occur. We can get scenarios constantly, but we always don't know what is going to happen, of course. There are areas where we can't always bring knowledge from. We have to let you go through what you are going through, but there will be a time where seeing the future will become easier. And as a lot of these systems start to break down, such as the government systems, when the government systems start to break down, that'll be easier for you as individuals to see more of the future, or there is no more future. You don't need one anymore. So, where time no longer exists. Of course, you have some time for that. So, lessons. Greetings to you. We are the Carians. We are a bird species. We are the falcons. They're obviously our human race is known to fly in its past, even with wings. Of course, they're connected to the angelic energies. There's actually humans that were actually born with wings. One of the reasons why you have the angelic energies here. So as I can say, it's genetic altering that happened during your past. There's all types of different types of humans. Because obviously the angel became part of your society as they were assisting humans, and basically you can say your angels were healers and coming from the sky, so it just became more part of your society. It was your religious energy. So for the bird frequencies, we don't normally have a whole lot to say. We just watch humanity evolve, and we might have some words of advice, but it is basically for going with the flow, which many are having difficulties. Yes, there are storms ahead, as you can see with society, and then you are coasting through those storms the best of your abilities, of course. But there is a future that will be seen without all of this out of focus energy. There, basically, the darkness is slowly showing itself little by little. For you to heal it, but also for you to change as society. So society is going to go through a major transformation. Some of you have an idea of that already. So, what's this? Greetings to you. We are the Seraphim angels. Blessings. We can say we're called here to assist. Of course, you've come through this connection usually for a message, but our energy here is much different at this point. Basically, as the human becomes more aware of your history here, where the fear is removed from society, and basically the shadow no longer can be in the shadows. That's what you're working towards at this time. And we do see a lot of darkness showing itself and starting to break down. So expect much of that to happen in your coming years, more than usual, actually. And that's one of the reasons why you are here at this time. So we're also here to answer your questions whenever you're ready.
Hello, blessings, greetings, Seraphim angels.
Blessings.
Thank you for coming in. Blessings, thank you. Up first this evening, we've got Daria.
Well, hello there.
Thanks.
Greetings. So, my first question, do you have any messages for me at this time that you can tap into?
Well, yes, you're used to being a part of societies where you have the creatures or the humans, mutated humans, things like that, or the freak worlds, as you probably know that. So I guess you can say this world is not bizarre enough.
No.
So you bring some of your energy here to allow more of that to evolve or for it to be seen. So they've gotten so used to being human, they shut all of that power down. But you can see that within your short people, your people that are your midget people, basically.
Yeah, I love that.
They're allowing that to come through, but many people are not allowing that to show up.
Yeah, I even heard that I loved like not working, just be on freak shows. Like,
Yes.
yeah, the bearded woman. Yeah. It's my vibe.
Yes. So.
Yeah. That's cool. So, any other messages for me to my 3D life forecast? What's coming ahead in this to next period?
Well, this summer will probably be not the most exciting. I mean, there's a possibility of that changing, but we do see December as a hot month for you or a change month. But between now and then, it's really up in the air. Because sometimes you open up timelines, you close them down. So, and like you bring certain people into your life, but then you have to shut them out. So that it's some of the individuals that you're connected to don't exactly make the best decisions, as you probably say.
Yeah.
So you're just doing the best. You're working with what you have.
That's just nothing.
Yes. Well, it's like a cook with a lot of bad ingredients.
Yeah, it's not enough for a scarf. But anyway, so thank you, and have a cool channeling with this group.
Yes.
Good night. Blessings.
Hey, blessings, thank you. Up next, we've got Haria.
Greetings, Seraphim.
Yes.
Thank you for coming in. For my first question, I was wondering if you have any message from you to me.
You're here. One of the reasons you came here is for longevity, to have your life extended as long as you need it, not forever, but to have it as long as you need to accomplish what you're here to accomplish. So we feel you'll finish this life out fulfilled in some form or another.
Okay.
So at least you'll feel like you've done everything you can here. Not everything will be, fully accomplished, but you put your efforts into it. You can't have control over everything, though.
Yeah.
You put your best effort in. Let's put it that way.
Thank you. For my second question, my ex came to me last week. He wondered if I can take care of the cat that we used to have before, and she came here last week, and I wonder if you can tap into her consciousness and see if she's doing okay with being here at my place.
She's fine. Yeah, she wanted to be there. But it does seem like it's kind of like a truce between you and your ex also to calm the energies there. Not that you have to get back together, but it's also just kind of making a peace offering, you can say.
Yeah, we are friends, but we don't have to interact
No, it's not necessary. No, you only interact if you absolutely need to.
Because of her, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Yes.
Blessings.
Okay, blessings. Up next, we've got Stephen.
Hello, Seraphims.
Yes, greetings.
Greetings, much love. Thank you for being here. I was wondering if you can definitely, since y'all came in, I would love if you connect with my Seraphim energies and just any messages y'all have for me. Thank you.
Well, as you probably aware, you work with elementals. You do work with the elf people. Actually, the short elves, you work with a lot of them. Even the fairies with the elves, you do have your own elves. You're kind of like your own version of Santa, even if you're not really Santa, but you do bring good luck charms to those that are here. So you have been a leprechaun in your past. You also been a male fairy, but the leprechaun's probably an interesting one. You just even part of your energy is still in Ireland, it seems. Sometimes you make an appearance there, it seems. You have been a leprechaun that people actually have seen, which kind of freaks them out. But so,
Sweet, awesome. Thank you for that. That was cool. And second, just any energies, maybe a Garthan energies that wish to come through and have a message for me. Thank you.
well, you do connect to Mother Earth. You do have like a third dimensional dinner, but there's like wolf people there, there's alien people there, there's different type of elements there. There's the dragon energy there. You're just talking about life and the status of the world, and Mother Earth is usually the one that, the Grand Master, the one that's bringing everyone together. So without skirmishes or anything like that. So there are some questionable beings that are invited there, but that's the whole point. So you can all connect with each other without it's like a neutral party. So blessings.
Yes, awesome. Thank you, blessings.
Okay, very cool. I was getting a visual myself there. Thank you for that. Up next, we got Silverclaw.
Hello there, greetings.
Yes, greetings.
My first question is, I feel tired a lot and drink beer to numb myself. I feel it is because of my financial and living situation. Do you see this stopping once my livelihood improves?
Well, the financial is one thing, but it feels like where you're living is not helping anything. The vibrations of where you're living is very low. So it's very discouraging. There's a lot of loner energies there for people that are there. So when you finally get out of there, you'll feel things change. But for right now, that seems to be the best place you can be currently. But you can send healing energies to where you live, but that has a lot to do with it. And they say once you get out of your financial status will change too. So just keep going forward. That's all.
Yeah, that's incredible. Wow. That's pretty much what I was suspecting. So that's
it's
incredible to
Yeah,
it's incredible to hear you say that. So my next question is, I heard my mother and husband came where I live looking for me. I don't know. I downright blocked them on my phone,
Mhm.
and I want to know, like, without saying anything, I just downright blocked them, and I want to know what you think, because I just want to remove them from my life entirely and never speak to them.
Yeah, you have to do what's right for you. I think they just came to check on you, but I don't think they had much success with that. So I wouldn't worry about it. Just keep doing what you're doing. No, you did the right thing. Yeah, they're kind of vampire energies. Yeah, you don't need that right now. Maybe in the future you'll connect with them if you absolutely feel like you feel like it, like now's a good time. Right now, just do what you're doing. So
Yeah, thank you for the advice. I doubt I'll ever contact them, but who knows?
who
How
knows?
I'll
You
think
never.
in the
Yeah,
future.
it's not. You're not obligated or anything. You never
Okay,
know.
fantastic. Yeah, nothing bad's gonna happen, so that's all I want to know.
No. Don't worry about that. No.
Great, thank you. Thank you so much, guys. Blessings to you.
Okay, blessings. Up next, we've got Tristan.
Greetings and blessings.
Yes, greetings to you.
I'm asking the same question all the time these days. So my question is, more or less, how, I guess it's how am I doing? I'll give an example of yesterday. I did a favor to my roommate. I washed his bed. He's working a lot, so I washed his bed linens and tied up his room and washed his clothes and stuff. And then my room was a mess, so I didn't do it for me, but I did it for him. So today I cleaned up my room a bit, kind of going, well, I really should be, being nice to myself as well, which I am in terms of not doing much, but not in terms of putting myself first. And so the question is, should I just be relaxing, or should I be forcing myself to be more active and get more stuff done?
Well, yeah. When yes, there's nothing wrong with rest, but as long as you are living in a comfortable environment. But yeah, you do need some more movement in your life, it seems. So yes, cleaning up is a good way of just clearing. It's not just cleaning up it's cleaning up your own energy space. So, but yeah, notice how you worked on your roommate's room first. So yeah, you put other people first. Yes, and that's a lesson to you to focus more on you. You can still clean up that room. That's fine, but clean your space first.
Yeah, that's yep. The second question is any messages from you guys to my Seraphim connection?
Looks like you are bringing in more good luck to you, but it's up to you what you want to accomplish. What is it that you want? But sometimes you don't know, it seems.
That's the story of my life.
Well, your story of your life needs, I think, a change every now and then.
Good.
At least it can be different things. If you're not sure, at least you can try new things to break out of your mold, because right now you need a change, it seems.
Great.
So
Perfect.
Yes. Just leave it at that. Yes.
Yes. Blessings.
Yeah, we got to get out that comfort zone. It's tough.
Yes.
All right. Up next we got Crystal.
Greetings, Seraphim angels.
Yes, greetings.
I have someone who I suspected broke into my phone to get information without my consent. Can you tell me anything about that you see or feel?
Yes, it seems like it's correct, but I'm not sure what you can do about it, or contact the person, or whatever you choose, or just better lock your phone down better for the future.
How did he do it? Can you see that?
It feels like wireless. I don't know, through the internet or something like that.
Oh, through the internet.
It's like wireless. Yes, something like that.
I felt that he paid somebody to do it.
Yeah, something like that. But it's done wirelessly.
Yeah. But does he know that I know? Because I let him know that I know that he did.
Yeah, but I don't know if he cares, but yeah, he knows.
Ah, okay. Oh, well.
You're just going to deny it anyway, it seems.
Little snake there. So, any messages from you to me or your collective?
Well, I think part of that for your phone being broken, part of you not exactly wanted it, but you have nothing to hide, you can say.
Mm-hmm.
So not to look, just lock it down and move forward.
Okay.
But it was, don't let that hang over you. I mean, you can say something to him or whatever you want.
Mm-hmm.
But, there's reasons why that was allowed to happen to begin with.
Is it because they don't want him in my life anymore? Or, can you tell me why they allowed that to happen?
Well, it's your agreement with him.
Oh.
Your higher self allowed it to happen.
Okay.
So it's kind of like some kind of friendship energy, and obviously it was betrayed.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, you left it open to see what they do. Obviously, they betrayed your trust. So,
right.
now it's time for you to make your decision what you want to do.
Okay. All right. Do you see that the friendship will continue, or is it not worth it?
We see it dwindling down over time.
Okay. All right. Blessings.
All right, thank you. Up next, we've got Yuli.
Greetings. Is any question for me? Is any? I'm sorry. Is any messages for me?
A chakra balance. Actually, focusing on your chakras. I think that's why your energy is kind of all over the place. You can do meditations with it. Just focus on, just like energy, like sound. You don't have to actually do a meditation. Just you need to clear out the clutter out of your energy field. You have a lot of clutter.
Yeah, so I just kind of like visualize the colors and like imagine that I'm organizing them, or how do I do this?
Well, just clear out the toxic energies from your event that happened in your life, but also like with your daughter. Just clear out anything that's toxic. Put in your intentions to clear out anything you don't need anymore. In your mind to be able to, it's going to take some time, probably a couple of weeks actually.
Yeah, yes. Okay.
It's like putting your like a mental cleanse.
Yes.
So yeah, just take your time. We can have meditation music in the background just to relax, release, just in your intentions, just to release.
Okay, that sounds very good. And my other question is about this dream that I had. I felt that I was in like some kind of like a witch or somebody she had a lot of jars and she was putting stuff in it. And I don't know if she was making spells or something. And I remember I was talking to her about that my daughter died. And then she said, well, I'm going to make you this jar for your abundance or for money, because I've been kind of worried about money lately. I don't need to, but I don't know if I'm feeling the collective, but I've been feeling that. And then she was putting in that jar, she was putting like a lot of stuff, but she put like 3 green jalapenos. Do you know anything about that dream?
Yeah, just you said jalapenos was like appearing as money. So I feel like you're healing actually. You are feeling the collective
I
that's
feel
worried
that.
about money. Yeah.
Yes.
But it seems like it's triggering a lifetime of yours when you had no money also. So it's like memories of like a Great Depression lifetime.
Oh, yeah, because I have everything I need right now. I have everything I need, but I've been feeling very antsy about money for some reason.
You're feeling, the collective energy. And sometimes that's part of your empath ability. You just have to let that clear out, because it will. You can put the intentions to clear it out, but it's where you're working astrally to heal, actually, others.
Okay, that sounds
You're
good.
assisting others in their time of need, you could say.
Okay, that sounds very good. Well, blessings. Thank you.
Okay, blessings. Thank you. Up next, we've got Annie.
Hi, greetings.
Yes, greetings.
I was wondering if you can help me with my friend Eliza. Her lease isn't going to be renewed. She has 2 kids, and I just didn't know if maybe you can have a message for her of what's going on with. Is she going to be okay to find a place to live, or a new place, or with friends? Maybe?
Yeah, I feel like she needs a change.
Okay.
So she probably will connect with friends. Somebody will take your kids in. Somebody's like, that's their bargaining chip, you could say. So I feel like your kids want to get out of there anyway.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Maybe.
So that has something to do with it. So she needs a change in her life. And this is for her to trust others. So we feel like she will live with somebody close by. It probably will work out for the best, though.
Okay.
And I feel like this will also help her save money, actually.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
So if she has kids, she has focus. It just helps her not have to be so, penny pinching.
Yeah.
Because it's really getting bad. So it lets her focus on the kids better. So it'll work itself out. Just do what you can.
Okay.
What you feel.
Okay, great. Thank you. And then my second question, is there any messages from my father, because he passed away today 35 years ago? So I just like, if any messages.
I don't know. He seems to be happy. He seems like he's on roller skates. It seems like he's in the Pleiadians right now. He's doing a lot of humanitarian work on other planets, helping their energy field. Of course, he's talking to a lot of beings. He's always he's always friends. He's always connecting to people.
Yeah.
So he sends that energy to you a lot. So it's kind of like he's on vacation. Yeah, nothing to worry about him. He's fine. He does concern with your health sometimes.
Okay.
Like sometimes you get depression, or sometimes you're your worst enemy. Sometimes not. It doesn't happen often.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Great.
All right.
Thank you. Blessings.
Okay, thank you. Up next, we got Sacred.
Hi. So sorry, my son. My first question is, I guess, how do my guides feel about me moving to Niagara Falls?
I think it'd be great. Yes, they like it. It's elemental energies that feels like it's calling you. So
The water.
you'll make it work. But also, look, that's a very strange nature anomaly, and you need to be near it.
Perfect.
So there's a lot of portals there too. Most likely, you'll have alien interactions more.
Oh, cool. That's amazing. Okay, and my next question is for my twin flame that's crossed over, Corey. Does he have any messages for me?
Well, it seems like he's helping with this move, and he's helping you connect with someone new also, if that's what you want.
That's interesting. Okay.
Like he is involved with that because he wants you to be happy. Because where he is now, he's fine, but he doesn't want you to feel alone all the time, though.
Yes. Thank you so much.
Yes. Okay. Blessings.
Okay, blessings. Up next, we've got Michael.
Greetings, Seraphims.
Yes, greetings.
The little altercation I had at work, kind of putting a guy in his place. Well, I just want to make sure it got smashed because I never got to talk to our boss, and he didn't work with us today. Hopefully, do you see it like smooth sailing now, or?
It's possible it might come up in the future, but so it's good to just have your guard up in case it's brought up again. But you should be fine. But just be aware. Yeah, just have you don't have to have a lot of guard up, but just keep your eyes open.
Well, my 90 days are up, so I'm looking for my $2 raise that I was told. So that's why I'm.
Oh yeah, go for that. That won't interfere with that.
Okay, good.
It should. No.
And
just some of those people there are drama queens, as you know.
Yes. Yeah. And my second question is, do you have any questions from your collective?
Any questions for you?
Yes, for me. Sorry.
What messages or questions for you?
Messages.
Messages. Okay.
Yes.
Gotta be asking it. You are connected to the fox beings. I don't know. I think you have a fox, but there's a canine race that it's kind of like a mystery race for you. Meaning, it's kind of like a sacred animal race that you're connected to. That like secret lifetimes you've had with them that not many are aware of. But I don't know how you feel about the fox. But just the fox is it's like you have a fox also as a spirit guide energy. So the canine is your friend, as you can see. You're more canine than you might realize, actually. It's like, yeah, you might be a cat person to a certain level, but obviously you're more of a canine person than anything. So you're kind of into dog worlds and all that. So.
Yeah. Yeah, I know I've went to war with them, to help them in a war. So, in a life.
Yeah, well, those are your friends. So even the ones that are troublemakers, you make friends with them too.
So. Well, thank you so much. Blessings.
Okay, very cool. Thank you. Up next, we've got Lindsay.
Greetings. Hi,
Yes,
everybody.
yes. Thanks.
I have a spiritual friend I met in one of my groups online and found out he lives here, and then I was told that we've had been brothers and sisters in previous lifetime. His name's Matt. Can you tell me what our lifetime was like, or what his role might be in
Oh,
my
he's
life
he
now?
got Pleiadian lifetimes. Like I feel like he's very much a Pleiadian in this lifetime. In this incarnation, this is up to you what you want it to. It can be a friendship. It can be whatever you want it to be. Seems like it's open.
Yeah, no, just wanted friendship. I just didn't know if, like, we had good life, like brother sister thing before, or what.
Well, it
Um,
seems like it's decent overall. Yeah.
well, that's cool. Okay. And then also, I just had a question about previous classes or things you were saying that I had more than one higher self. Like it has like I had
Yes.
like three. Would you mind explaining to me the three or what they are, or like what do I do when I connect with my higher self? Does like the one just the strongest at that time come forward, or I'm sorry, I'm just
Well,
confused.
you have a main higher self that you resonate the most with that helps you with what your for your highest good. So
Okay.
if things are not going your way, you can switch higher selves. It doesn't happen a lot, but it can happen.
Oh,
So you just automatically switch to another one. It's like, oh, that one has better advice. I'll go to that one.
okay.
It's one of those things. And not everybody has it. Sometimes you have a contract with your higher self where you have to just endure each other. That does
Oh,
happen. But for yours, it seems like you're pretty free. So it's like you're switching gears.
okay.
So you fluctuate among them. You are connecting more to your more powerful one that's more like you yourself. But there's also other ones where you need a little bit more strength in certain areas. You connect to the other ones. It's kind of like guides, but they're a little bit stronger.
Okay. Well, what are they? Or so I know I have a Syrian priest is one, right? I have
Uh,
three.
yes, just focus on that one. I have some angelic higher selves also.
Okay.
Not make themselves completely clear. It's okay.
Okay.
Just roll with it. You don't have to know their full identity.
Okay. I was just curious. Okay. Thank you.
Blessings.
Okay, blessings. Up next, we've got Knowledge.
Hi.
Yes. Greetings.
So my first question is, so exactly what are you? Are you like higher dimensional humans? Are you aliens? What race are you?
No, we're in angels. We're like
But
one
what
of the
is
more
that?
powerful angels.
Like what is that?
We're one of the strongest angels in the spirit realm, connected to God. I don't know
So
how
you're
to
like
describe it.
so you're like above
Yes.
aliens? You don't have
Yes.
a physical form at all?
We can if you want one, but yeah, we don't need it really.
Oh, okay. Okay. And my second question is, do you have any messages for me?
Yeah, there is a lot of what is it programs you're connected to and other realms that you're here to solve. It's like there's some kind of like hybrid program that you're connected to. There's also like a connection to your father frequency that has to be healed. You know, in other lifetimes that I feel like you're clearing out that contract. That was a little bit cryptic, but you're just here to bring out more Men in Black energy and beings that are hidden. You can say help them be more understood by others. Let's put it that way. That's one of your reasons for being here. I believe there's much more to it than that, but that's a short version. So
That's a pretty good reason. So which father? I have two. My step or my
biological.
biological.
There's some back and
Oh,
forth with that one. It's not the best energy.
yeah, interesting that you said that.
Yeah.
But thank you. Thank
Yes.
you very much.
Blessings.
Okay, blessings. Up next, we've got Premium.
Hi, greetings.
Yes, greetings.
Hi, my first question is what is going on with my dog Blue? Because recently we got these new puppies and he's been sour. He's been salty. He's been like absolutely like not happy, not very like, affectionate, very secluded, very like, and he'll look at you with some like so weird way. And I'm just like, man, like I can feel just the vibe that he's on is very heavy. So I want to ask, like, what is that energy that he's carrying?
Well, yeah, he's just resentful. He's very territorial, as you can see. He's kind of hurt.
Yeah.
So you can just, it's up to you if you want to like have him in your room or sleep with him around you.
Wow.
Just to have him close by to show him that you care. And eventually, it's something he has to deal with himself.
Okay, because I've been feeling more of like a inclination to be more affectionate with him, to give him more like love and like try to like spend more time with him. Because I can almost like just, it's almost like a knowing. Like I know he feels jealous. I know he feels like it's like
if you have him with you when you're sleeping, or take him on walks more or something, and you can show that you care. Take him in the car if you want. If you want to do that.
Yeah. Okay, that's actually really good
Take him
advice.
places. Take him places that get me out of here.
Okay, yeah, because I mean, when I was watching him, we were taking him, in the car back and forth, like, and he loved that. I feel like he was really happy. When,
I need something, and he'll get out of this.
Okay, that's good to know. And then my second question is related to my job, and more specifically, like my future job or my current job per se, because I've been seeing a lot of like 111 affirmation numbers like 222, 333, 1111, 111 a lot. And funny enough, one time I saw 111 and it was in one of my notifications was like an affirmation that was saying I'm getting closer and closer to my dream job. And I really resonated with that. And then
it'll take some time. I feel like it'll take a couple months though.
Yeah, for sure. Okay. So is that anything else with that?
It's not going to just come out of nowhere. Maybe it's connected to acting or some other pursuit that you want to, So it all depends on what you choose.
Okay.
You just go with the flow. So you don't necessarily have to go out and find a job unless you want to. You do what you feel like you need to do.
Okay. Okay, awesome. Thank you. Blessings.
Okay, thank you. Up next, we've got Heather.
Thank you, and so happy that you're here, Angels. Thank you for coming through.
Yes.
I feel so connected to you, so I'm glad that we have you here. My biggest question since you came through is how can I protect those around me more? And what would you suggest? Anything? Thank you.
Well, you seem like you work with crystals. You can always have certain type of crystals around when you feel protected, others are protected. So if you feel okay, it's good. Then you transmute your energy where you want it to be. So whatever you need in your energy space, you need to move things around, have things where you need it to be for you to, be in the direction you want to go.
Great, thank you. I guess my second question then is, do you have any messages for me from any angels that that might be protecting me at this time? Thank you.
Yes, you came here to give guidance to your son, but also there's other people in your life that bring guidance. So you can say you're kind of like on your last incarnation here, at least for a while.
Woohoo!
It's not clear exactly the details of it, but it's like you've done everything you need to do. But you've had a lot of farm lifetimes in your past. You probably feel some of that. So it's just like, you've carried a lot of burdens from other people. So either way, you're going to have a vacation life after this.
Okay. Well, I needed that.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes, blessings.
Blessings.
Okay, thank you. Up next, we've got Andrew.
Greetings.
Greetings.
Thanks for coming through tonight. My first question is about my two surgeons, and I feel very connected to the one that I've known for several years now, like telepathically, etc. And then the new one I don't know anything about, so I was just wondering if you had any messages about either of those circumstances.
Well, the one that you know for a while is a fellow Zeta or insectoid being. I feel like the two of you have done a lot of experiments on other people yourselves. So both of you have gotten into all kinds of stuff. So
That's awesome.
But the other one, you seem like you connect to him every now and then. It doesn't seem like it's the strongest connection. But I'd say that one comes in when the two of you kind of get over your head. Something like that.
Makes sense.
Something like that.
Yeah, that makes sense for right now, at least.
There's probably more to it than that, but that's the short version.
Okay.
So you're just connecting because you guys work together. Well, let's put it that way. There's a trust energy there.
Well, that's good to hear. All right. Thank you. My second question is the people who I was researching with last summer just keep coming up that I went out west to meet, and then they introduced me to this guy in Boston who still calls me, and I'm just wondering like what energy you get from him and like our connection, and because I can handle it whether I trust him or not. It's not bad. It's just like I don't know at this point how to feel about it. So
Yeah, it is. Yeah, he doesn't have exactly the best intentions. And it almost feels like there's kind of like a cult energy with those people. Cult-like.
yes, it's definitely like cult and some 3-letter agencies, but I just
Yeah, they're trying to pull you in.
Okay.
So I feel like you are, defending yourself. But yeah, it's not making itself clear. So yeah, you don't need that. I believe they see your abilities. They see your power.
Oh yeah, definitely.
That's what they're attracted to. So they can't. It's almost like they're vampires looking for blood. They can't let it go. So,
Wow.
but you can sever that connection though.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's what I'll do.
Yes, blessings.
Thank you so much. Blessings.
Hey, thank you. Next, we got Lunel.
Hello, greetings.
Greetings.
So my first question is, are there any messages for me in the month of July?
It seems like a good month. I don't know if you do schooling, but it feels like that will be a calm month for learning. I don't know if you're doing that right now.
I do have school in August. That's when I'm
Okay.
starting.
Well, it seems like it's still a good energy either way. But
Okay.
it seems like this is a good luck month for you overall. Well, either way, it seems like you're clearing your energy from any type of drama. It seems always unneeded. But this seems like you're just balancing your energies pretty decently. I feel like you're turning towards your fairy self, or your dancing fairy that's there. You do have fairies that dance around you, it seems.
Oh, really? That's funny. I do see a lot of 777 recently. I feel like that does resonate with the luck that I've been feeling, and like I've been feeling very abundant as well.
Yes.
So my second question is about a gift that I received recently. So I had gotten a rose quartz necklace from one of my family members, and I felt like there was a strong energy from my sister coming from that gift. Do you have any more information about that energy?
Well, yeah, it's the sister higher self energy is there. Yes, it is a good luck charm.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So just you can say it's to keep unwanted energies, unwanted people from you. Of course, it depends on what you put into it, what you tell it to do. So it's worth testing it out at least.
Okay, thank you.
Like how you feel wearing it, how you feel without it. You feel good. You don't have to wear it all the time, but when you feel like you need it, it is a protector though.
Okay. I've definitely been charging it with like protection.
Yeah.
And like healing my heart as well.
Yep. So it's It's like you use it when you need to be out in battle, like out in the real world, going
Oh
somewhere.
yeah.
It's like I better just put this on just in case. Like you don't have to worry, you don't have to take it all the time, but if you feel like you need it, go for it.
Yeah, no, I take it all the time. So,
Yeah, that's fine then.
well, thank you so much. Blessings.
Okay, blessings. Up next, we've got James.
Hello.
Yes, greetings.
I had the same question as Lindsay. I was wondering about how my higher selves, or do I have more than one? I was told I did a while ago. So is that still true? And can you tell me more about it?
Yes, you have like 3 you connect to. There is a higher, like an Anunnaki connection. Not to say it's a negative, but there is like a royalty energy that you connect to in your higher self. So it's a very old energy on the planet or universe. You just have that higher self there because of its knowledge. So, and you have others that are kind of like a Syrian watery, kind of a dolphin energy, one of your other higher selves. And you have another higher self that's had a lot of old religious connections. I believe you're still clearing that one out, though.
Oh yeah, me and my friend saw one in our dreams, and it looks kind of like me, but better.
Yeah.
So which one was that?
That's your main one. Yeah, that's your main guide. Yeah, your main higher self. Yeah.
I see. I was wondering about Lilith. Is she kind of like a higher dimensional version of me, or vice versa, or something like that, or a fractal?
Yeah, the fractal. Definitely, yeah, you combine your fractal energies, you do become one being. You've had many androgynous incarnations with Lilith. But here in your royalty incarnations, Lilith has always been there.
Oh,
I was just still hearing that.
Are either of us connected to the Seraphim, like you?
Yes. Yes. Most of you are. Yes.
I see. Oh, I was wondering, last week my alarm came on. Was that Lilith? Or was that an
Yes.
attack?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Blessings.
Okay, blessings. Up next, we got Christy.
Greetings, Seraphim.
Yes, greetings.
And so I was guided to decorate the tree that's behind me that all the ants live in with all my crystals that I dug up from the Arkansas mine yesterday. And I wondered if I activated like a vortex or anything like that in that tree.
Something, yeah, around the bark area, you can feel around it, around the main hub of it, and feel around it. It's slowly opening up, but yes, it is. It's on its way, but it feels like it still needs more attention.
Mm-hmm.
It's a tough
Okay.
one.
Yeah, it's been like neglected or
Yeah.
all that. There's 2 more on the property, and the bark twists upward. Like it makes a swirl.
Yeah.
So I think they're pretty special trees. All 3 of them are. So I was wanting to work on all. I'm working on one at a time though.
Yeah, yeah. The one you started on, I say keep working on it until you feel like that's enough.
Yeah.
You'll know. They'll say thank you.
Yeah. Those little black ants are all over it. So.
Yeah. It doesn't seem to mind the ants, but yeah, it is not the best sign for it.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay. And then my second question, I was just kind of wondering about the cats, because when I go out to do the gardening now and stuff, it helps me mentally and everything. And then the little cat that looks like Ivan's there, she always follows me and just like I call her my assistant director, and she responds to that like so funny. And so I just wondered if there's any messages from her or her sister, the other one that always is around me too.
Well, she's like a little princess, as you can see, especially when you take care of her. So she's enjoying it. She's not used to having a Earth incarnation. she kind of calls this her human incarnation, and she is a cat.
Mm-hmm.
So she does see herself as a person, and she's still healing a lot of her kind of her prissy energy I could see from her, but that's okay. But you help her, mature. That's what's up.
Yeah, yeah. I have a water mixed with the peppermint, like essential oil, and I brush them with that. I squirt it lightly on the brush because it's so hot outside now. And then they just love it,
Yeah.
So, and I say, "You're so pretty."
Yeah,
Oh
she
my
is.
gosh,
Yeah.
they love it. So,
Yeah. I feel like they're being groomed. No, it's good. They want to pay
yeah,
attention.
yeah, that's so good. I'm glad that they're around. It helps me too.
Well, it helps them work with the energies there because it does get kind of heavy, as you can see. So when you feel like working on them, that means they obviously need it.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, blessings. Thank you. Up next, we got Galicia.
Greetings. All right. So yesterday I had a pretty interesting adventure driving from Vegas over to LA. I just had a quick dental appointment today, but it was an interesting drive because I turned on some rap beats and decided to try to start freestyling while reading random words on the road. So I would just read, Walmart, this, that. So I was noticing all the different programming and all the different, it just repeats over and over and over again. And then I ended up forgetting to follow my GPS, and somehow I ended up just driving another hour and a half somewhere and exploring the Amazon headquarters and some weird college called Norco and all this different stuff. But it was just, I don't know. I'm just curious. I was doing, oh yeah, and then around downtown LA, I started doing all this light language when I was driving through that area. I was just like a crazy mad person on the road, but it felt good. I felt like almost high practically. Um, and it's just interesting how I kind of drove off into another area that, I don't know. Do you have any messages for me for my little escapades
Well,
yesterday?
it feels like you're fending off a lot of as you say, the programming. You're clearing that out, but those, you're guided to see what else, the Amazon and all that. So it's kind of showing who's in charge, but you just, you did your light language there though. So you're
Yeah, it was
calling
like a
there to
Legoland. I was laughing my ass off.
yeah, you went there to do a clearing there. So yeah, it was done on purpose, you could say.
Yeah, that's why I kind of felt that a little bit because, all the different things with the CERN and this, that, which I feel a little bit like, I don't know, my own intuition is saying a little bit like they want us to believe it's being turned on because that's what's like feeding into that for it to work, whatever they're trying to do, even if that's the truth. But it just seems a little manipulative. So yeah, I felt like I was like almost like driving through all these timelines colliding. I don't know. It was
Yes.
an interesting drive. Okay, cool. And secondly, so recently I've been, I don't know, it just seems like my eyes have been really quickly even more open to where I'm watching, like some kind of documentary, and I'm basically seeing that these aren't real people in it. Like we're literally in a Truman Show. Like this person is, I don't know if they're a robot or they're what, but I started pointing that out to my mom, and sometimes I feel like I don't want to I don't know, the work that I'm doing to point certain things out to her, is it too much or am I doing okay with that?
No, it's not like you're doing. I mean, she's curious. When it gets too heavy, you know when to pull back.
Mm-hmm.
But it seems like you're doing. She needs to know this. So it's kind of like you open up a book and you kind of make her read it. So when you're telling her that stuff, it's something that she needs to know. Like she came here, you kind of like you're reminding her why she came here. You can say.
Yeah, it's confusing because sometimes I feel like she provokes me almost to give her the information, but then when it's there, sometimes it's like, oh, I can't do this right
She
now.
wants to close she wants to close the book. She doesn't want to learn anymore. But you're there to help her, remind her that's what she came here for.
Okay, cool.
So,
awesome. Thank you very much. Blessings.
Okay, thank you. Up next, we got April.
Greetings, Seraphim. Thank you for coming tonight. Um, yeah. Do you have any messages for me from you guys?
It feels like as you're clearing out the reptilian energies, I guess, around a daughter energy. So I do see her growing a reptilian tail.
Oh
So,
dear.
but I feel like you're going to cut it off. So don't worry. But it feels like she's trying to pull that side of her out, and you're putting a stop to it. So you're seeing someone who's trying to transform into that energy, but you're doing a good job balancing it out. So
All right. Yeah, it's been interesting. It's a lot of work sometimes, but
I
I
don't know if
feel
there's a father. She has a father that she sees, or
she hasn't seen him in a long time.
sometimes that's a good thing to see him. I don't know. That's up to you.
Yeah. Yeah, I think she needs to have it out with him.
Yeah, sometimes
How
that's
she
where a lot
feels.
of her anger is coming from. She'll listen to him and she won't listen to you. Something like
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
that. She takes, yeah, she's just it's like pulling straws or something like that, or something.
Yeah, she goes off the handle for no reason, and she doesn't even know why. She says.
She likes the drama of it.
Yeah.
Well, that's the
Yeah.
reptilian side of her.
Yeah.
Reptilian side is just out of control. But you are putting an end to it, though.
Okay, good. And then my second question is about my dad's Alzheimer diagnosis. He's hid it from us for a year, and I just found out the other day. I was just wondering if there was anything I could do or how you see any of that progressing with him.
I don't see it progressing that much, actually.
Okay.
It seems like he's. I mean, it might be a diagnosis, but it doesn't seem like he's one to interact with it that much.
He wound up on the other side of Chicago not long ago. Doesn't remember how he got there. He was supposed to be in Indiana, and he wound up on the other side of Chicago. And then he has horrible night terrors in the middle of the night where he's fighting all kinds of battles, and he's been hurting himself in the middle of the night.
I don't think all that's. I mean, it's good to keep an eye on. I don't think that's all. I feel like he's opening up his Kundalini.
Yeah.
He's opening himself up. So it has something to do with Alzheimer's to a certain level. But
Okay.
Alzheimer's also means that they're leaving their body more.
Yeah. Yeah. They
So
said it's the onset because he just forgets stuff once in a while.
well, he's not in his body so much anymore. So if he ends up somewhere where, you need to keep more of an eye on him, basically.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
just
found out. So
yeah, he's okay though overall though.
yeah.
But if he doesn't drive anywhere, he should be all right.
Still works a full-time job and he still drives. So yeah.
Well, that's going to have to find some dismantling. Because we feel he's going to talk to coworkers and maybe channel somebody else, almost like Abraham Lincoln or somebody or something.
So
Yeah, it feels like he'll just turn to somebody else and just start talking. And it's like, wake up.
wow.
It's like, I have no idea what happened there. Just be
Life more and more interesting, I tell you.
Yeah, he hasn't got to that level yet.
No. Hopefully that's not for a while yet.
Yes. So, all right. Blessings.
All right, blessings. Thank you so much.
Okay, blessings. Very interesting. Up next we got Dragon.
How you doing?
Yes, rings.
My first question is, so human scientists still don't really understand black holes very well. It's kind of tough because you can't really see inside of it, at least not using technology for obvious reasons. The light can't escape out, but they're using math to try to figure out the internal structure of black holes in our universe. Maybe inside one we wouldn't know. Because if you get a large enough black hole, then you can actually be inside of it without getting stretched or squeezed if you don't get blasted by energy. So that there's some interesting research on this inner structure. There's like this concept of an inner event horizon and a firewall and things like that, and a lot of different theories on how that's all structured. There, multiple of them may be right, because there may be lots of different ways they're structured. And there's also this kind of like a view of the multiverse that different parts of the universe just start expanding, out of control, like a bubble. It goes along with metaphysics in some ways. My question is, I mean, obviously, you know, it's probably easier to do this kind of thing from a higher dimension, but have there ever been three-dimensional beings? Any, you know, I don't want to say anywhere in the multiverse because then the answer is, of course, yes. But I guess in our universe, or thereabouts, let's just say the general area of the multiverse, I know that's big. Have there ever been beings that understood black holes and dimensionality and multiverse well enough that they were actually able to feed energy into a black hole to precisely enough to actually manifest on, you know, through the bubble universe or wormhole or whatever you want to call it on the other side, a certain structure, like basically recreating themselves in another universe through there without actually going there.
Well, people do it here all the time. They're not aware of it, though. Einstein had a good understanding of the black hole. Now, did he go through all that they're mentioning? It's not clear, but he might not have published it, but he did have some understanding. I believe it was a better understanding than Stephen Hawking, actually. But yes, some do here on your planet do go, yeah, through the black holes all the time, but they're not aware of it physically. But they're pulling information from other dimensions. Yes. So I'm just black hole beings.
I was curious about that because some universes won't expand forever. They'll eventually collapse back on themselves depending on their initial conditions. And I figure the only way for a group of beings to propagate themselves any further at that point would be, without ascending per se, would be to, ascending out of physicality would be to push their energies through a black hole in a way that it would pop out on the other side. Wouldn't be that per se, but their species maybe.
A universe can link to another universe through a black hole and even consume that other universe depending on that universe's, if it needs to be recycled or not. That's another way for it to expand.
Cool. Yeah, I thought it was something like that. They're getting there with the theories, but they haven't really narrowed down exactly how it all works. I think they're getting close mathematically, but
they got a long ways to go.
Like nuclear fusion is close. Yeah. I think this is even further away. Okay, cool. My second question is, so I had like a visualization of time, and I know like when you get to high enough dimensionality, time just kind of branches out, and you become aware of your interdimensionality and your multiple existences, and you sort of just live in all of them at the same time. I've had a little of that in this life, but only like one other at a time. What I was curious, this vision, I think is before that kind of thing happens. It was like time as a spiral, not cyclical per se, not linear, but like a spiral where it sort of loops around cyclically, but never quite gets to the original spot. Things just keep pushing forward and changing. And it was like a visualization of this kind of movement of you could say timelines, but they're not like straight, they're cyclical, and it's hard to explain. I that's about best I can do it. What dimensionality was I visualized? Like, I know time is sort of an illusion, but it does have a structure to it in this reality. What dimensionality of time was I visualizing?
More fourth dimensional. But you go outside your fourth dimension, you go to a fifth dimension, sometimes a sixth dimension aspect. So you expand upon it. But even when there's no time, there is time. Even if you're in non-linear time, it still connects to time somewhere. So it still exists. I mean, you step out of non-linear, you're back into time. So time is always going to exist somewhere. but you have more control over it though. So you go from non-linear to time. You also choose where you come in.
That makes sense. Nonlinear time, you can kind of zip between different pictures of the movie, so to speak.
Correct.
And some beings are on the movie strip, and you're kind of bouncing between different movie strips.
There's a lot of bouncing going on. Yes.
All right. Thanks. Much love.
Okay, blessings. Thank you. Up next, we got Ryan.
Greetings. I'm glad the Seraphim are here tonight. I have a Seraphim angel named Jaku who comes down and helps me with the beings in my consciousness. I'm not sure if you're aware of my situation or not.
Yes, I can access it. Yes.
Okay, perfect. So, so last night these beings were working or doing something in my third eye, where I saw all these white flashes in my third eye, and then when I woke up, it was my forehead was all red. Do you know what they were doing there with that?
Well, they're trying to get into their mind, but the timeline here, it seems like it's opening for them to leave.
Right.
Leave
That's
you.
what that's what others have said, but they're still here. They're
It's not time.
they sort of clone my voice and personality, and I hear back. I'm hearing my voice. It's really creepy. But what are they doing with that? Why are they cloning me? My personality and my voice?
It's kind of like the way to hold on to you before they get.
Right.
So they look like they're you. It's like, oh, we're not going to clear him out because that's you. But they can't. Yeah, they're dying. But I can see they're not dying completely.
But they're still in my consciousness. They still talk to me. They still do things to me. And it's been a very difficult situation because I even had God get involved to get rid of the cord, and then he sends down Jaku, and he comes down a lot.
Well, they've been put in a prison on you.
Yes, exactly.
They can't even leave themselves even if they wanted to. Because it seems like it's connected to one of your main beings that's been causing difficulties. Not showing who it is, but Kublai Khan or something like that.
Yes, exactly right. You are correct.
Yeah. So some of them, it will clear itself. Just patience.
Do you have any idea when? This is very difficult.
There's a possibility this year. It's not 100%. Of course,
Okay.
you probably heard that before, but
Yes, I have.
it has to do with the Earth's timeline too. You're hearing it's connected to this timeline too that you're on.
Mhm.
That's another reason why they can't leave. So the timeline shifts completely and they'll shatter out of your field. One day you won't hear them anymore.
I can't wait for that day. Right. Okay. And my last question is, do you have any messages from my high self, my Andromedan self?
Just to, your health, just mind your health the best of your ability. You don't have to be perfect with it.
It's hard given the situation, but okay.
Fluids. Just keep yourself hydrated. So that because they kind of burn you out, so you can't concentrate and think right. But if you keep fluids in your body, if you can think of, because they remove that thought, they remove a lot of your thoughts to take care of yourself, as you know. So,
all right.
Yeah, they're trying to put you in dissension, which they kind of have in some form.
Right.
Which they're trying.
Well, if you want to join Jaku in this battle, you're more than welcome to help me.
Yes, I'll send you energies. Yes.
All right. Thank you. Please send me those energies. Thank you so much. Blessings.
Okay, blessings. Thank you. Up next, we've got Marvin.
Greetings, Seraphim. For my first question, I've been looking into this Nibiruan history of Enki, Enlil, An, Anu, and Alalu, and I just want to know, is there any fill in the blanks of them picking up me looking at their history? That is true.
Well, they're bringing you closer to their energy field to heal some of your DNA. It seems like some of your DNA was hijacked in the past throughout your family lineage. So you're putting your family lineage together, like you're healing your family lineage in this lifetime.
So is this how are they percepting this during the day? Normally when I work, because normally I listen to it like 2 to 3 times. To calmly do my work, breaking down, trying to classify, trying to put things together and stuff. So was it like, I know, were they reptilian that took my Pleiadian DNA by any means?
Well, yeah, you had Pleiadian DNA removed in your past. And they kind of altered it and they gave it back to you, but it wasn't the same. You couldn't access your Akashic anymore. So you can say you're remembering a lifetime when you're deactivated from your abilities. And this lifetime, you're reactivating yourself.
Okay. Do you see it activating anytime soon within my lifetime?
Oh, yes. Even this year, yes. You're doing it right now. Yeah. It's a slow process, but you're doing it now. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Okay. Thank you and blessings. For my second question, Seraphim. I know this is kind of cryptic message, but her, oh my goodness. The mistress lady of the mountain, if you kind of know, what was she doing to the man that she was taking on a wedding night and they end up dead? Was she eating them or was she luring them to sex and killing them? And was she like almost like a Nephilim? Or what was the description of what she looked like and what she was doing?
Yeah, she was like a creature. Yeah. She just can shape shift into
like,
a creature.
Oh man, that's some fucked up shit. So she would eat them actually, or this?
Yeah, yes, there's some of that, yes.
Is that the bloodline of ink?
And will.
Oh my goodness, man.
Yes.
All right, blessings.
Okay, thank you. How are you feeling energy-wise over there? We've got a couple more people.
Yes. Continue on, please.
Okay, thank you. Up next, we've got Austin.
Hello, greetings.
Yes, greetings.
I was wondering, so I'm not very close with my parents. I'm wondering, am I accruing a lot of karma by not being close with them? I'm just very distant. I like to do my own thing, and I don't really communicate with them all that much.
No, it's not bothering you. It's not doing anything to you. It's okay.
Great, thank you. Do you have any messages for me about anything else?
Just concentrate on what you want to accomplish. Just whatever you want to build. Just concentrate on, your future. That's all. So,
blessings. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Next, we've got Kathleen.
Yes, hello.
Yes.
What is dormant virus?
What is it exactly?
Dormant virus.
Never heard of it. What is it? What do you want to know about it exactly?
I want to know if they have the ability to like hibernate and stay in a body and to wake up when there's some food for them.
No. It just feeds off the energy of the body. That's all. So I guess you can say it's always awake.
So it's always awake.
Yes.
There's no such thing like dormant or.
Not really. No. If it's dormant, it'll probably die, or it's just dead cells.
Yeah. It makes more sense. My second question is there a way? I'm having this insomnia stuff, I stopped, for example, taking my sleeping pills for 3 days, and I start to get to sleep less and less. Is there a way to, I don't know, besides harder meditation, is there a way to replenish my body when I don't have sleep enough?
Well, or just change your work schedule where you can tire yourself out more, where your body wants to go to sleep. There's also yes, good.
Yeah, usually I have to be like painful, tired to get.
Yeah, it feels like your body wants to stay awake all night.
Yeah, Yeah.
Well, it's your mind. You have to put your mind to sleep. Your mind is always going. So you have to find some kind of sleep ailment that'll make your body your mind go to sleep, tire it out. So your body wants to sleep, but your mind doesn't.
Yeah.
So
It's like a
there are sleep aids. You can listen to audios that just will bore you to death and put you to sleep. That's one way of going about it. That's one way of doing it.
bored to sleep.
But your mind is so it wants to learn, so it's constantly digging for information. But
Yes, the mind follows what my energy needs, and I feel like my energy suffers from some lack of or some sort.
yes, there's a deficiency there. Yes, like a protein deficiency. Seems.
Do you have any idea what should I compensate?
Or more peanuts or something like that. Some kind of something like that from some kind of nut, almonds or something. So, all right.
Cashew?
Yeah, something like that. Yes. Blessings.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Okay, blessings. Thank you again, Seraphim, for coming in this evening. So a bit of a marathon here.
Yes.
But up last this evening is me. My first question, I'll be real quick. Been waking up lately feeling no less tired. Can you share what's been causing this and what I can do to get some better quality rest? I'm pretty sure it's an astral related thing, but I don't remember much.
Well, you feel like you need to do. It's kind of mixed. Yeah, you feel. Well, part of me doesn't want to go into astral at times. It seems, especially after the. Was this happen ever since the Monday event, or is this before that?
Yeah, pretty much. It's been lately where I just wake up and I feel no different, like I just time traveled instead of sleep.
Oh yeah, that's not going to change anytime soon. It has to do with where you're living.
Right.
And if you didn't live there, you'll still do it. It has to do with your mission.
Mm-hmm.
So you're just making sure it doesn't get any worse than it already is.
All right. Is there anything that I can do on my end to, wake up feeling a little bit better?
I don't know why we're seeing honey. I don't think honey's going to do anything.
Yeah.
Or change your diet in some ways that you can help you, something a little bit different before you go to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
There's no guarantee. What you're doing astral is just a whole nother life there, so it's difficult.
Right.
Probably throughout the summer you'll feel better. When the summer's over, you probably start feeling better.
All right. Well, I guess that's something to look forward to. Thank you for that. My second question, I've been seeing anomalies in the night sky with stars moving and disappearing. Is this a third eye experience or is this actual physical contact?
No, it's contact. That's
All right.
another reason why you're having trouble sleeping. This whole thing about not being able to sleep is I think you have to kind of get used to it. I think you're kind of used to it already.
Yeah, and it's like, why am I going to sleep? Like I get that feeling, I guess, because I got stuff to do in Astro, but it's like I got the same feeling as Catalin. It's like, do I really want to go to sleep?
Well, that's between you and sleep. You can make a contract so you can sleep. You'll find a way to make it work. But part of you doesn't want to go to sleep because you don't want to deal with what you have to deal with it. What's there?
Yeah, especially when you don't you don't have any memories, so you don't know what any significant importance you have on it. But I don't know. It's just
Do the best you can.
I get the leftovers here in the physical side, right?
Well, you're not alone. There's many that are in the same situation, though.
Right.
I would say millions are in the same situation, actually.
All right, well, thank you very much again, Seraphim. Blessings to you.
Blessings. Blessings.